Hey guys, welcome to another episode. So just as a reminder, for every of our videos, you should not forget to also like and drop your comments. That will make YouTube to recommend the video to more and more people. Let's get the series to more people. Alright, so in this video we'll be talking about list. What does list mean in Python? What is the usefulness of list? Why do we need list in Python? Before now, in our previous videos, we'll be talking about variables, and most of the times we assign just a single value to a variable. For example, possibly you have name to be equal to John. So we assign just a single value to variables. That is what we've been doing up till now. But realistically, you will not always be working with just a single value variable. There are times that you need to store related values inside of the same variable. Possibly you have the days of a week, you want to store them in the same variable. The names of your siblings, you want to store them in the same variable. So how do you do that? You do that with list. And the syntax of list goes by, you have list as the variable, you have the variable name, and then you have your square bracket, then followed by the items. So you list the items inside of the square bracket. Possibly you can say this is item 1, then you have comma, and then you say this is item 2. You can save unlimited number of items in a single list. You can say this is item 3 followed by item 4. So you have the liberty to store unlimited number of items in a single list. A list is used for storing related items together, related data together. So rather than just storing a single data in a single variable, so you can as well store them in a single list. It is worth noting that a list maintains the order with which items are stored in it. So if you store your items like this in a list, the order with which they are stored will always remain the same unless you make changes to the list yourself. If we print this, print, we have list. Let's print this and see what we have. So you can see in our console we have list item 1, item 2, item 3, and item 4. So your list will always maintain its order, and if you add more items to the list, the order with which you are adding the items will always be maintained. So for example, let's say we have days of the week as a variable, days of the week. Let's say we have that as a variable, and in days of the week we can have Sunday, we have Monday, we have Tuesday, we also have Wednesday. So let's say we have this in days of the week. If you add more items to this, the list is going to maintain its order. So before we go into adding more items into the list, given that you have a list of several items, how do you call upon a single item of the list? You can get out a single items from the list using indices or index. The items in a list, they are identified by their index. Indices are just numbers that start counting from 0. So as you have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in this list, so Sunday we have the index of 0, Monday we have the index of 1, Tuesday index of 2, Wednesday index of 3. So the index is just identifiers to items in the list, and it starts counting from 0. You don't start counting your indices from 1, you start counting from 0. So to identify Monday now from the list, you have the name of the list, which is days of the week, and then you have your square brackets, and you have the index of whatever item you want to call. You want to call upon Monday now, so we are going to use the index of Monday, which is 1. If we print that, we can print this. Let's put that in parentheses and then print. So if we print this, we are going to see what that is going to give us. So you see we have Monday printed into the console. If you want to call on Wednesday, so the index of Wednesday is going to be 0, 1, 2, and 3. So you can have index of 3 here. So we are going to have Wednesday printed to our console. So list items, they are identified by their indices, and indices start counting from 0 up to the end of the list. So to modify items from the list, you can use your index to modify items. You are not also limited to calling upon the items in a list using the indices. You can also modify the items in a list using the indices. For example, you can change the first item using the index, days of the week, then the item 0 currently is Sunday, so you can actually change that to, you can say that is Saturday if you so wish. If you run that, now you are going to see that, okay, let's print days of the week. Don't need to type that again, just bring that down here and comment it. So we have days of the week, and let's run this. What we have, so you see we have Saturday, being that the first item has been modified, it has been replaced with Saturday. So you have Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So that's that about indices and modifying list items using their indices. With list in Python, there are several methods with which you can work with a list. Let's complete our list so we can work with other methods available on lists. So you can say this is Thursday, this is Friday. Okay, let's stop there. So we can comment this out also. So we have several methods that are available to work on this. You can see those methods on the official documentation. I have the link here. You just need to click on this link, press your Ctrl or your Command key, and then click. So it's going to direct you to the official documentation for list, but I have it open there already. So if you search from your search engine list in Python, so this is the results that is generated by AI. If you want the official documentation, just come down here and go to the official documentation. But all we need to see, all the method we need, or at least most of them, we have them listed there by this result from AI. So we have several methods that can be executed on a list. We have append. The append method adds an item to the end of the list. We have extend that adds several items to a list. We have insert. It inserts an item at the defined index. So we can test this out. Append. We have all these methods available on a list. So let's see append at work. So we have days of the week. Append, we add the item to the end of the list. So we have append. So you see object string. We can we've not added Saturday to the list, so we can say sat. That's for our Saturday. Now if you print days of the week, you're going to see that Saturday has been appended to the end of this list. If you run this now, you are going to have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So that is for append. We have other method. We have extend. Extend adds all items of a list to another list. So let's say we have days of the week. Let's comment this out. Days of the week dot extend. So let's say we have another list. I think this definition is more comprehensive. It adds all items of a list to another list. So append takes another list and it adds it to the provided list, the specified list. So let's say we have, okay, I think we've exhausted our days of the week. We can remove this line. We can remove Friday. Okay, we can also remove Thursday from the original list. This is Thursday, Thursday, so this is Friday, Saturday. All right, so now we are extending this days of the week defined list. We are extending it with this list. Now if we run this, let's give this terminal. Now if you run this, so we have, okay, let's print days of the week. So now we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So you can see extend added the items in this list to this list. We have several other methods that can be applied to a list. We have clear that remove all items from the list. We have pop, it removes and returns the item at the specified index. We have insert, it inserts an item at the defined index. So you have all that. We cannot exhaust them in a single video. Possibly in the length of the course, we'll be using some other methods. But before we go, we can as well use insert. insert. So you see, so you don't think I'm cheating here, right? So we have days of the week to currently be Sunday to Wednesday. Okay, so we can use insert. Say days of the week, we want to insert, let's insert Tuesday. Look at the prompt we have here. Look at what is displayed there. The first parameter is going to be the index. That is the position with which we want to insert the new element. So let's insert it to the beginning. Let's use the index of 0. Okay, now what do we want to? Now we provide whatever we want to insert. So let's say we want to insert Saturday. Alright, if we run that, okay, we need to print this. So we see that in our console. We run that. Now you are going to see Saturday has been inserted at the beginning, which is at index 0 of days of the week. If we say we need it to be inserted at the third item, which has the index of 2, you run that. So Saturday is going to be inserted at the third item, which is the index of 2. So that's all we'll be having for this video. If you have other methods, you can as well go over them of your own accord. I'll see you in the next video.